Hello, YouTube. How are you? My name is Mike. Thanks for joining me today on a holiday video for you. Also, thank you to the 1,300 and some odd subscribers. I haven't looked in the last hour, but really appreciate you joining along here. The goal for me is to get this to 2,000 subscribers by December the 25th. So if you haven't done it yet, if you find any value in these videos, hit the subscribe. It's totally free and means a lot to me. So let's go ahead. Today we're going to talk about PLTY. This is Yieldmax's newest fund. It has come out, only a few weeks ago, maybe actually even last week. It came out on Tuesday. I could be wrong about that, but I think that if my memory is with me here, I think that's the date that it officially came out. So, little brand new baby fund here. It just came out, but it's tracking the Palantir fund. So PLTY is the name of the newest fund here, and it's one of Yieldmax's option plays when it comes to Palantir. Now, Palantir is an up and coming company. A lot of technology, AI technology. They have private and government contracts, so definitely an up and coming company. There's a lot of hype and craze about Palantir. I will go ahead and link my Palantir and PLTY video at the end of this one. So if you want to do some more research on it, you can take a look at those. So today, I just got back from the gym. Wanted to make this video about PLTY and talk about its weekly options, how it's doing, what to expect from it. And I know that there is some new money in it because I saw the numbers myself. So I'm going to reveal that to you as well. The websites that I've used for this is Yieldmax's website. I'll go ahead and link Yieldmax's website below. I'll show you how to get there. So if you want to go ahead and open this up and do your own research, I would definitely recommend that. And again, don't rely on me or other YouTubers to tell you what to put your money in. If I say I like this, well, that's going to be on me to make that decision for me. But if I say I don't like this, then it's on me to make that decision for me, right? You decide what's important for you, where you like your money, what you see your money in. And I know from the comments of previous videos, we have a lot of people here that are watching this video that have their money in Palantir already. And so that's good. And then some new people to PLTY. So I'll go ahead here and make my screen a little smaller. There we go. Oh, hello. And I've gone ahead and opened up Yieldmax's website. So you can see that up at the top up here, yieldmaxetfs.com. Again, that's going to be in the first comment, also in the description of the video below. One last thing. Not one last thing. One other thing. I was looking at my Amazon account. I put links for products that I use in the Amazon account below, or in my Amazon account. One of you actually used my link to buy a drone. I have a DJI Mini 3 Pro drone, and so I got a small commission for that. Appreciate that. Let me know how that drone's doing for you. It is awesome. It fits in the size of your the palm of your hand. It's just incredible. So thanks so much for clicking my link and buying something on Amazon. I appreciate that. That'll buy my kid a Christmas present. So much appreciated. So here's Yieldmax's website. PLTY is at the top here. If we go to our ETFs, it's down at the very bottom of the list, PLTY. It doesn't currently have a distribution. Like I said, it just came out last week. So the first distribution will be in Group B of next month. So about a month from now, maybe a little bit less than a month from now, probably right around 28 days from now, will be the first distribution for PLTY. So let's take a look here. When it first came out, its funds were 2.5 million. So now we're sitting at 3.91 million, which means that there is added value and money into that fund. Its inception date was October the 7th. So yeah, 7 days ago from today it came out. Shares outstanding 75,000. Its NAV is 52.10. That's pretty impressive, actually. So it has gone up a little bit in price appreciation. So we'll go ahead. Give me 1 second here, and I'll type that in. We'll just take a look at that. one of the hardest symbols to find right now because it is so brand new, but I had to open up my brokerage account to go find it here on Questrade. So yeah, 52.07 right now, pretty good. It started around 51.08, so it's up a buck so far, which is not too shabby at all. Um, yeah, it started at 50.58. My apologies. So up a dollar 50-ish, which is pretty good. That's for sure. Now, PLTY again is a Yieldmax play on Palantir. Palantir stock itself is at $43.41. This is an important number to remember for a little bit later in the video. A lot of people mentioned why, or they asked, why would I buy PLTY if the underlying stock is less than the ETF? That is a fantastic question. Now, if you're new to options, which a lot of people that are watching this video might be, um, this could be, and I'm not giving any advice here, but this could be a good play for options, right? $43.47 here. For if you wanted to write just covered calls, that would be an investment of $4,347. You can write a covered call for the end of this week. 4 days from now, you most likely would make $40 to $50 for writing that call. And then you do that week over week and try and, make a few bucks. So that's what a lot of people are doing. They're doing the wheel strategy. So they are doing cash secured puts. They bid at 42, they make, 40 or 50 bucks. And if it gets down to $42, then they purchase those shares at 42. And then they write the cover call after that. They say, I'll sell it for 43. And then they get the premium for that as well, right? The wheel strategy. This video is not to talk to you about the wheel strategy, but just saying that is what some people do. And life is good if you know how to write calls. You also understand the risks that are involved with calls and options trading. Now, if you are looking to take an easier route, then this is the play for you. PLTY will do all of that work for you, which is nice, right? Because then you don't have to worry about watching those options and the, what is it called? The thetas and the betas and the alphas and the deltas and things like that. Just have Yieldmax do the work for you. So I think that's the draw here. I think that's why people want to invest in PLTY or any of the Yieldmax funds. Let somebody else do the work for you. You collect the dividends. So just so we're on the same page, I can see it from both ways. I'll give you my personal opinion. Personally, I would most likely just invest in Palantir itself and write the calls myself. But it's because I have I don't even want to say a big understanding. I have a brief understanding, but I also know my risks and involved with it, and I understand that no, there is risk involved. But for me, I would write cash secured puts and cash or cover calls. That way, the risk is a little bit lowered. But that's just me, right? So here we are, Palantir. It's just after lunch here on Monday, 12:30 right now, $43.52. Let's take a look at PLTY. Give me a second here. I'll bring my face back down. There we go. So PLTY is writing calls on Palantir. So their holdings are as such. So they have a lot of U.S. Treasury in here, which is good. That's where the cash goes. And when the cash is in there, they earn interest. Now, lately, the interest rates have been dropping. So the interest amount that they're making isn't as much as, say, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, but it's still, some money coming in, which is good. Palantir PLTY, I read PLTR. PLTY has a synthetic option closing on December the 20th for $39. So the goal here for the synthetic option for us is to have the share price of Palantir over top of $39 by December 20th. If that happens, then we make money on the synthetic option. So that's good. We like the price being over $39 by December 20th. Okay. More U.S. Treasury stuff down below here. And then we get into the actual weekly calls. And you guys ever see that video of what is it? The guy saying "Daddy chill," and then he says, "What the heck is even that?" That was me this morning when I was looking at these four plays down here. Just there's some shenanigans happening down here. So the end of this week is October the 18th. That's Friday, so it's going to be 4 trading days from today. I see that PLTY here has an option for $44.50. So what they're trying to do here is they're hoping that Palantir or PLTR won't go over 44.50 by this Friday. They have 255 positions in that. I also see what are we calling those things again? A credit spread. Three above that here at $48. And that's for quite a few more positions, 888 compared to 255. So that kind of leads me to believe that there is some extra ammo in the tool chest here. So depending how the week goes, the PLTY team can add more calls, which is something to think about, right? Now we also have these two weird ones right here, just two positions, and it looks like same deal here. There's a call for $44, and then we have the credit spread above for 45.50. All right, cool. So those are the plays. Nothing too dramatic here. Nothing too crazy. There isn't a lot of shares in PLTY yet because it's such a brand new fund. So, like we saw at the very top up here, they currently have 3.91 million in assets, and they're looking to grow that. To get up to AMZ, Nvidia, Coney, Misty numbers, but we'll see if that happens in the near future. If Palantir is a growth company and it continues to grow and grow and grow, then yeah, for sure, more people will be jumping into funds like this, PLTY, as the popularity of Palantir grows. It's similar to Nvidia. I didn't really hear of Nvidia a few years ago, and then Yieldmax came out with a Nvidia fund. Nvidia was skyrocketing, and that skyrocketed the popularity of Nvidia. And the same thing is happening right now with Misty. Show of hands, who heard of MicroStrategies 3 years ago? I know I didn't. And now, that's going to be, what is it? 36% of my positionings is in MSTY right now. So yeah, there's the calls. There's the weekly calls. I thought it would be important for you guys to take a look at that because it's important for you to know where your money is. And it also is important to know that the fund managers are doing the right thing for your money. And so what they've done here is they've created a call very close to the price of the underlying stock. I took a look at the options earlier today, and I don't know if it's necessary to do that, to go that close. Last week they did the same thing, and they failed you as an investor in PLTY. They had to pay to close those options because they went so close. So an example of what I'm talking about here is down at the very bottom here, this call for 44.50. What happens if Palantir goes over 44.50 in the next 4 days? Well, they're going to have to close that option, and they're going to have to pay money to do that. Now, the goal of Yieldmax is to yield as much money as possible, but when they position their calls so close to the underlying price, they gain a ton of premium or yield. They yield a lot of premium, but if the price of the underlying goes over what they've set their calls for, they're going to have to pay that money. So it's counterproductive to yield max. My opinion, they should have set it at, $45, maybe 45.50. Think about 5, 10, even 15% out with a company like Palantir that has had such a upswing over the last 6 months, almost 100%. You're still gaining a ton of premium. So 1 week, one mistake so far from PLTY. Let's see what happens in week 2. Let me know in the comments here. Are you an investor in PLTY? Are you an investor in PLTR, Palantir? What do you love about this company, Palantir? I know for me it is look at that. That number speaks for itself in the last 6 months, up almost 100%. we take a look at the last year here, it is over 150%. So definitely, I shouldn't even say it like this. An up and coming company, yeah, it's still up and coming. That's for sure. Is this going to be the next Nvidia? Is this going to be the next Tesla? Is this going to be the next Apple or Amazon? Who knows? Who knows? The future though does look bright. Are you an investor in PLTY? Do you enjoy whenever we get those max premiums so close to the price of the underlying stock? So that's the question you want to ask yourself, right? That's the question you want to ask yourself. All right, so that's going to be it for the PLTY talk. Just to let you guys know, I have set up memberships. If you've enjoyed this comment, I'm looking to get more subscribers, more likes, and also if you want to join my membership community, take a look at the links below. I would love to have you create extra content for you. That would be incredible, incredible. But guys, this is Mike. This is Thanksgiving. One last thing before we get going. This channel is about wealth, and the first name of the channel is health. So health and wealth. You know, recent scare in our family, my extended family, and it really brings you back to reality. So that's why I go to the gym almost every day and I post my YouTube shorts. I want to be a superhero for my child, for my kid for a long time, looking to gain that health, and you know, go out there and hug your family today. And I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in today, guys. My name is Mike. This is Health and Wealth. I hope you have an awesome week. Bye for now.